As the Dallas Mavericks prepare for their first round matchup against the Los Angeles Clippers, we have a massive update on Kawhi Leonard and his right knee soreness. Something that we did cover on the channel just a few days ago, as Ty Lue really didn't give us a definite answer whether or not he'll miss the first round, if he's ready, or the severity of the injury. But in this video, we're going to break down two conflicting reports from two different reporters on the matter, and we're going to break down whether or not it's something that we should really be concerned about, something that we should be happy about, and maybe you guys can let us know in the comment section down below how you guys feel. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavericks Digest, bringing the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with today's video, 60.2% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That number really hasn't moved too much in the last few days. But if you're enjoying all the content that we're bringing you here on Mavericks Digest, if you want to stay in the know on everything Mavericks related, make sure you subscribe. But like I said, just the other day, we reported on this channel that Kawhi Leonard has missed the last 7, maybe 9 games of the remainder of the season for the Clippers with right knee soreness, which was actually the same knee that he had meniscus surgery about 2 years ago that it seems to flared up again, leading him to miss a few games. And Ty Lue was asked about this by the reporters, and he gave a very just neutral answer, saying, "We hope he's back. You know, we're not too worried about it." And as Mavericks fans, we shouldn't really look at this as an opportunity. Oh yes, no Kawhi. Let's make a run for the finals. Like let's slow it down now. Take everything that you hear with a grain of salt, because things can change come Sunday when we actually play the Clippers. And even if he does miss the first 2 games, he could come back in games 3, 4, and 5. If we let the Clippers even go that far as a game 5, because I'm feeling that it's Mavs in 4. But in all seriousness, Kawhi Leonard has been dealing with a lot of leg injuries throughout his career. We saw the issue start in San Antonio with a quad injury. He even got traded to Toronto, where he did win a championship, but still load managed. And then just recently, a few years ago, he did have a weird meniscus tear that he did have to have surgery in that right knee. That does seem to flare up. But like I said in the intro, we have some conflicting reports on Kawhi Leonard on how severe is it really? Are the Clippers actually concerned about it? So let's break down the first quote right here. On first things first, from Chris Broussard saying, "If Kawhi is healthy, I have a lot of confidence in the Clippers. I was in contact with someone in the know, and they said they were concerned." Now, I did watch the clip. It was about a minute and a half, and gave a little bit more context to it, that if the Clippers are fully healthy, sure, they're seen as a favorite amongst a lot of NBA casuals out there, but there is some concern. If you take Chris Broussard's word as bond, like I said before, take everything with a grain of salt. But if what Chris Broussard is saying is true, then I guess there is some concern with Kawhi, with his right knee. Like I said, he's had surgery about 2 years ago. He's had a lot of lower leg injuries, and that Clippers team, they're good. I mean, they're the 4th seed. They had a pretty rocky start to the season with James Harden being traded over there, Russell Westbrook coming off the bench, Paul George being Paul George for the most part, but who knows what he'll be like in the playoffs. As we saw in the bubble a few years ago, he went from playoff P to way off P. And hopefully he can return to that all-star bubble performance for us come Sunday. But with Kawhi Leonard out, that may give us the edge. I think right now we're sitting at 2-point favorites right now. I want to say the Mavericks are the 2-point favorites to win the entire series. And that's really just hanging on just if Kawhi isn't going to be there. But if what Chris Broussard says is true, then that there is concern. The Dallas Mavericks may be able to take the first series. I'm saying maybe 5 or 6 games. But then again, Chris Broussard did say that Kawhi was going to the Lakers, so maybe he isn't a reliable source. But you never know. Like I said, Ty Lue was really tight-lipped the other day. I don't expect a coach to be just flat out, yeah, one of our best players, he's gone. He's not playing. We're going to lose the series. Obviously, that's not what you're going to hear from a coach right before the playoffs. Just like how we don't know what's up with Derrick Lively. Jason Kidd's been very tight-lipped on that as well, saying, I hope he's back for the first round. We're taking it day by day. And again, at the time of this recording, there is still no reports on Derrick Lively. I am hunting for Derrick Lively updates. I need to make sure this man is back, because he will be instrumental for us. But that's what Chris Broussard had to say. But this is what Woj had to say, someone who may hold a little bit more credibility. Woj on ESPN said, "In the past, there's been this sort of mystery with Kawhi's injuries, where they say it is not serious, and it turns out to be worse than what they describe. I'm told this is not the case here." So, like I said, conflicting reports. You got Chris Broussard, who is in the know, who knows people close to the Clippers that are telling him, yeah, they're concerned with Kawhi. He's been sitting out for the last few weeks. I don't think Kawhi's played a single game in April at all. So he missed this entire month of basketball while still playing the most games he's played over the last few seasons, with about 68 games played. But with that right knee injury, that right knee inflammation, obviously they're resting him so he is ready for the playoffs come Sunday. Me personally, I think that he is going to play. I don't want to sit here and just fool myself into thinking, oh yeah, the Mavericks are playing the Clippers. No Kawhi, no problem. We got this. No. Let's prepare for the Clippers to be 100% healthy, ready to go, and so we can give our best and not play down to our competition. We play above our competition. And with what Woj is saying, if it's to be true, it makes a lot of sense. Yes, a few years ago they said, oh, Kawhi is a little bit banged up, but they downplayed it and it turned into this whole meniscus tear where he had to have surgery. He missed some games. And could it be the same situation here? Woj is saying that it's not, but I mean, if your right knee is inflamed and it's the same knee that you've constantly had surgery on, I have torn my ACL in my right knee, and it is not something that you can just recover from, let alone if you're a professional athlete who's playing basketball every day. It's a completely different story. But how do you guys feel? Do you think that this is something that we should be concerned about? Like, man, Kawhi might actually be playing, or something that we're happy about? That, hey, no Kawhi, no problem. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But regardless, it really doesn't matter whether he plays or not. This team is locked in. We are focused. We are ready to give it our all, our best, because this year has been a whole new year for this Dallas Mavericks team. But however, with Kawhi being the X factor in this situation, he is a great player. He's a Finals MVP. He's won a few championships. He plays phenomenal defense, one of the best defenders in the league. Something that we should be not concerned about. Something that we should prepare for. Because I'm not concerned about nothing, but I'll prepare for everything. And this right here, Kawhi Leonard, end of the season stats. He played 68 games. Like I said, the most he's played in the last few seasons. Averaging 23.7 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 52% from the floor, and 41% from three, while shooting 88% from the free throw line. Almost a 50-40-90, very close, something that I know that Kyrie Irving has been trying to get. So Kawhi being, in my opinion, the X factor of this Los Angeles Clippers. I think without Kawhi, we match up very well, very defensively, especially down low. They've got Zubac, which we all know Luka is his father, but also they have Daniel Tice, where I'm not worried about Daniel Tice. Daniel Gafford and Derrick Lively will eat down low. Russell Westbrook, have fun with Derrick Jones Jr. He's going to be able to keep up with you. Paul George, let me show you Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving or PJ Washington. We've got a litany of players that match up with this Clippers team very well. So even with Kawhi, even without Kawhi, I'm still confident that this Dallas Mavericks team has exactly what they need to make it done. Because you don't want to know why? The Dallas Mavericks are on the road to the title, everybody. Throw in your cowboy hats and your cowboy boots. We're going on a ride. Starring Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and Jason Kidd. This team is ready. This team is ready to go. We're ready to win. That's what we're ready for. So we're going to keep reporting on every little thing that happens between now and the start of the playoffs. And hopefully another report comes that tells us whether or not Derrick Lively is ready. Because I am ready to hear that Woj bomb go off that says, hey, Derrick Lively is ready to play. My prayers will be answered. But as long as he's healthy, no real rush to get him back. I don't want to risk injury. Unlike the Clippers, who, in all reality, of all the reports, of everything that we're talking about, they could actually be rushing Kawhi back. Come playoff time, we may see a hobbled Kawhi as opposed to just no Kawhi. Who knows what could happen? But we'll be reporting on every little bit of news that drops here, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Yes, I said it twice, so now you got to do it. But thank you for making this far into the video. Make sure you check out our Discord and Twitter. Links in the description below. Consider being a channel member. We are doing another free jersey giveaway. Until next time, y'all take care. Peace.